Stone cold player in the house at Crossroad Cues. Ariel Carmeli. Very unique Tad style Carmeli. I have not seen one like this before. The gentleman that we got it from originally said that he had it made as a custom build directly from Ariel Carmeli. You can see the Tad influence on the design right there. You've got the Tad style ring in the butt sleeve. That is double bordered in silver. Then you've got some stitch rings going through it. The butt sleeve, of course, is ebony. The Tad style ring has what looks to be Birdseye Maple or some type of a maple with the stitch in there. And then, of course, again, the double silver. You've got a few marks on the cue. It's not brand new, but it is in good condition. You can see a few small scratches in the finish, just in the finish right there that would probably buff out. I'll try to give you guys a close-up on it. You know that we are all about full transparency here. Just minor marks right there, right there. Then there was one small mark on the joint just right there. We never sell anything that is not at least in good condition here. So we only sell new cues, like new cues, or if we do sell a trade-in or a pre-owned cue, it has to roll straight, and we will point out any minor flaws. But this is really, really a nice looking cue in person overall. It rolls perfect. Now here's what makes this a great playing cue in my personal opinion, okay? So you'll notice that it looks to be a stainless steel joint, okay? Well, it's not a piloted stainless steel joint. In fact, what you're looking at here is actually a sleeve. Now, the front of this cue, or the forearm section right here, this is stained Birdseye Maple, okay? And it's stained like kind of a gray color. I think it looks great. Really, really nice looking stain. A lot of the old-time cue makers used to build with stained Birdseye Maple. You'll see it sometimes with like a brown color, a gray color. I like the way that looks, especially with the ebony butt sleeve. Makes it really unique. And you're not going to see very many, if any, Carmelis like this. So this is a really good opportunity for somebody. Maybe you want a great playing cue, something that's understated, doesn't have too much work in it. You know, something you can bring to leagues or you can bring to tournaments or just enjoy playing with every day. But you don't want to spend $4,000 or $5,000 or $6,000. Most of Ariel's cues are going to start out at a minimum of $3,000 and some dollars. Every now and then we're fortunate to get a Merry Widow, you know, in the couple $1,000 range. But most of his stuff is going up and up and up, and it's going to be, you know, near impossible to get a cue in this price bracket eventually. So in any event, this is cord with Purple Heart. Now, Purple Heart is one of my favorite woods as far as the cues that I like to play with and the way that they're cord. Now, I do have some that are cord with maple and some Brazilian, some cherry woods that I like as well. But Purple Heart is my personal favorite. This is going to have a harder, more firm hit to it. That is a 3/8-10 modified pin. And then this is a stainless steel sleeve. Now, a lot of people do this just for aesthetics, just for the look of it. I believe, because I've played with cues that have had this sleeve before, I believe that it actually makes the cue hit harder or firmer, okay? But Carmeli does not usually use that joint, so that again adds to the fact that this is a really unique piece. You've got the dash rings that look like maple and ebony at the joint. And then down here again, you've got that really cool Tad ring right there. It does have the AC logo on it. It is prepped for a Carmeli extension. There is no extension that comes with this cue. You can get with Ariel, or I can refer you where you can get an extension that will fit right inside of there. A lot of guys are playing with a 2-inch or a 4-inch extension on the back of the cue all the time. I rarely do that. I will put a 2-inch on some of my cues and play with them. It's something new that I've just kind of started doing. You got to be willing to adjust your balance point and so on and so forth. But I like to have an 8-inch extension. Some guys have a 12 or even a 14-inch extension. You could have several of them, but in any event, it is prepped for an extension as well. Spanish Bull wrap, one of my favorite leather wraps. This thing hits like a ton. I mean, really, really good. Forward balance, solid hit, again, because of that Purple Heart core and that stainless steel sleeve up top. So I've pointed out just a few small marks in it. I would not personally have this cue refinished. I wouldn't touch it. If one of you buys it, I would just play with it just the way that it is. It looks really nice in person. You have 2 maple shafts with it. Both shafts are 3.4 ounce, 13 millimeters. So 2 full shafts. Both shafts roll straight. The butt rolls straight. Ariel Carmeli, under $2,000, TAD style, very unique. If you need some financing or you'd like to make payments, check out the flexible payment plans on our website, crossroadcues.com. If you're seeing this video, make sure you send us a message. You can email us through the website or you can text me. My number is always on the posts. I don't expect it to last very long, so make sure that you catch up with us before you send us any money, and I can tell you if it's in stock. Great playing cue by a world-class cue maker. Ariel's cues have been very scarce. We were fortunate to have a good friendship with him, and we do get his cues from time to time. The shop relocated to Virginia, so he has not been making cues. He just got it fired back up over the last month, so you will see some cues start to come out. But this is truly a great opportunity for somebody to put their hands on a really good playing cue by a world-class maker for a really good price. Thanks for taking a peek. CrossroadCues.com.